Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie, and in today's video I have an updated Disney themed office tour. This has been very highly requested here on my channel. I did one of these about a year ago, but a lot has changed in this room since then, so I thought that it would be really fun to bring you an updated version. Today's video is in partnership with Best Fiends. Best Fiends is this really fun and addictive mobile game where you collect and build a team of fiends to defeat slugs by collecting colorful objects. Best Fiends is constantly updating with new in-house events, and this month you can play the Mother's Day Challenge where you can win amazing and rare rewards. If you beat all 16 of the challenges, you will win the special fiend style for Whisper. Best Fiends is also coming out with their very first animated short at the end of this month, so make sure to download the game for free using the link below and stay tuned for the boot camp. If you download using the link below, you will get $5 worth of gold and diamonds for free. I am not kidding you, this game is seriously addicting. Since I've been talking to the partnership about this video, I downloaded and I've just been playing nonstop. I am currently on level 27, I believe. So if you guys have this game or you download it after this video, make sure to let me know the level that you are in yourselves. I would love to know. If you have any other questions or concerns after watching this video, just make sure to ask them in the comments below and I will try my very hardest to get back to you as soon as possible. And without further ado, let's just get right into this video. So we're going to start this room tour off with my desk and all of the fun little Disney touches that I have on and around it. And the first thing that you see when you enter this room is something that is very near and dear to my heart. It is my 100,000 subscriber plaque that I got from YouTube. This is the silver play button. And I was just, I don't know, I was so excited when I got this. It meant so much to me. I never ever expected to surpass 100,000 subscribers. And now I have this really cool little plaque to honor it. So thank you guys so much for bringing me to this point. Next up is my favorite painting in the entire world. This is probably hands down my favorite purchase I have ever made. It is the Tangled Lantern boat scene with Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, and it is just the most romantic scene in any Disney movie. I got this in downtown Disney, now known as Disney Springs, and it is by an artist named Jeremiah Kettner. And then I just have this clock that I got from, I believe it is Bed Bath & Beyond. Moving all the way down here, I kind of have a little bit of a mess. I have the YouTube plaque box that it came in, and then I have Bullseye. So you're going to notice in this room I have a lot of little Toy Story touches. That was one of the main goals when I was making this room, was to have all of the Toy Story action figures and Toy Story toys. Moving up to the actual desk, I have a lot of DIY projects on here, and the first DIY project is the stained glass vase that I made in my Beauty and the Beast video, and I just added some red roses to it. Then I have a picture of Adam and I. We were celebrating my birthday. This picture is probably like, I don't know, 2 years old now. I need to update it, but I'm just obsessed with this picture. On the back I have another DIY project. I got this wooden hello sign from, I think, Joann's, and I just Mod Podged it and added some silver glitter to it. My friend from work got me a salt lamp and I am obsessed with it. I've never once lit it before, but I just really like the whole vibes that it gives off. Now, a lot of you guys asked me in my Instagram posts and on YouTube if I made this sign. I did not make the sign. I got it off of Amazon, and it's one of those interchangeable signs where you can take the letters off and you can make like all different kinds of phrases. And I just really liked To Infinity Beyond because Toy Story is my number one favorite Disney and Pixar movie. Now over here I have a little calendar that Adam's sister got me, and it just says July 30th on it, and you're probably like, Allison, it's the end of April. But that is the day that Adam proposed to me, so I pretty much never remove that date from it, and it's just going to stay there forever. Then I have my laptop. I get so many questions on my laptop. My laptop is just a MacBook, and then I got this multicolored pink, clear, and blue case from Amazon. And then my friend Talia got me this Cinderella's Castle decal, and I think she got it off of Etsy. Next up is a picture of the #1 princess in the entire world. It is Minnie Mouse. Of course she's not a princess, but she is just the #1. And this is a picture from Epcot after I got engaged, and she was just really excited about it. These were the most fun, candid pictures I've ever taken. We basically just stood in line, and then she looked at my hand. She saw my pin that said just engaged, and then she grabbed my hand, and it was just, it was so much fun. And I have it on a little candle photo holder. Then I have this Hello Beautiful ring holder that I got from Pop Sugar. I got this from Hobby Lobby. This is a little globe, but I just thought it was really pretty with all the flowers and all the different countries, and just the color scheme was really nice. Moving over here, I have my newest obsession. It is the fragrant candles, and if you haven't heard of those, they're the fragrant jewel candles. They are candles that smell phenomenal, and then they have hidden rings inside. So once you burn it down enough, I haven't started this one yet, but once you burn it down enough, you get a ring. And all of the rings that I've gotten so far have been beautiful. I also get a lot of questions about this DIY. I also made this DIY in my Beauty and the Beast video, and a lot of people always ask what it says because it is hidden by the skulls. And it says, I use antlers in all of my decorating. So easy to make. Now the skulls, the candy sugar skulls, are both from the Epcot Pavilion. They are in the Mexico Pavilion, excuse me, not the Epcot Pavilion, the World Showcase Mexico Pavilion. Whenever I go to Mexico Pavilion and Epcot, I have to pick up a new sugar skull, and these are 2 that I have picked up recently. And then I'm from Rhode Island, so I just made a little glitter Rhode Island sign. I made this like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm just obsessed with it, so I always keep it on here. And the last little Disney touch on my actual desk is this beautiful snow globe, and it is Alice in Wonderland. So it kind of twists like the teacups, and of course it's not going to focus now. But we just have all the main characters, and it's so pretty. And yes, I burnt myself curling my hair today. So moving on to the next wall, I don't really have any Disney touches over here, but I have this sign that I got off of Etsy, again like 6 or 7 years ago. It says, and though she be but little, she is fierce. And that is a Shakespearean quote. It's actually meant for a little girl's nursery, but you know, a little girl's nursery pretty much doubles up as Allison's Disney themed office. And then I have this, I don't know if that's a reindeer, I think it's a deer or a reindeer, and it was just a DIY project from DarbySmart.com. So over here is my beanbag, and my beanbag is not in very good shape right now, and I have my Beast plushie on it, and on the bottom I have Rex. Like I said, I tried to collect all of the Toy Story toys. So first up is Rex, and he's been through some tough times. He is the one on the floor, and whenever my nieces and nephews come over, I am that terrible aunt. I have so many toys for them to play with at my house, but when it comes to my Toy Story toys, I like to keep them as showcase items rather than toys. So Rex is the only one on the floor, as well as Andy, and those are the 2 that are played with the most. So pretty much whenever my nieces or nephews leave, his hands have fallen off, his tail has fallen off, his face is all messed up, but he can handle it. And then onto my beanbag. I got this at Restoration Hardware. It is beautiful. It was so expensive. It was one of my big, like, this is my surprise item for myself when I bought my house. I really liked it. I want to say it was like $350, which is obnoxious. I would probably never ever spend that much money anymore. But I was first buying things for my house, I was like, I really want a beanbag chair. And now it is destroyed. Jax uses this as his bed pretty much all the time. He scratches at it, and as you can see, there are little styrofoam balls everywhere. Within 2 minutes of him being on this beanbag chair, there is just styrofoam balls everywhere. So it has seen better days, but it is still really comfortable. I usually sit on here and read books or play on my phone or edit, etc. And on my beanbag right now is my Beast plushie. Now drum roll please, we're gonna go into my Toy Story action figures and figurines and toys. I love this section of my office. Probably one of my favorite sections of my office. So we have Jessie, the aliens, which I have to thank all of you guys for. In my previous office tour, I had mentioned that I couldn't find the aliens anywhere, and you guys stepped it up and told me exactly where to go, and I ended up finding it at ToysRUs.com. And then we have Buzz, Woody, Ham, Mr. Potato Head, and Slinky. So I'm not done yet. I still want to get Mrs. Potato Head and a couple other little items. I want to get the army figures and just a bunch of other ones and just put them in this room. So coming down, I have another frame, and this one is a Mickey Mouse, and I got this off of Etsy. I think I was looking up like watercolor Disney posters, and this one popped up, and it was just so classic and it was so nostalgic that I was like, I have to have it. More Disney posters. The next one is also from Etsy, and it says, "Second star to the right and straight on till morning." One of my favorite quotes, and it is from Peter Pan. Then I have my dream catcher. Throughout my entire house are like a billion dream catchers. I'm just so obsessed with dream catchers. They are so beautiful. And I love the whole message behind them. And then another quote. This one is not Disney related, but it is Allison related, and it says, "Life is short, eat donuts." It's pretty much the motto that I live by. Moving to my last wall, on the very bottom I have this DIY Eiffel Tower that I made from DarbySmart.com. I don't really even know if that's a website anymore, but I used to buy so many crafting projects on that website. I haven't been on it in so long, but it was really, really awesome. Then I have some canvases. The first one is me and my best friend Amanda and I. This was right before she moved to Texas. She currently just moved back home, and I'm so, so excited about it. And then I have this "First think, second believe, third dream, and finally dear" quote by Walt Disney. I'm obsessed with the background of this canvas, all the beautiful, bright, and colorful flowers. And then the quote is just everything. I love it. So now we're going to move on to the very last wall of my Disney themed office, and it is my bookshelf wall. This is my favorite wall in this room. I'm obsessed with this bookshelf. So this bookshelf is from IKEA, and it's actually just one narrow bookshelf, and then we bought 3 of them and pushed them together to make somewhat of like a bookshelf wall. There are so many little Disney touches. I'm not going to go over every single thing on these bookshelves. I'm not going to read like every single book, but I will give you a very quick little overview. So first shelf, I have some books, a picture of Adam and I at the beach, more books. More books. This book changed my life. Changed it. Adam and I just being goofy. My favorite statue. This is from Brico. It is Stitch. If you guys watch my channel or follow me on Instagram, you know that Stitch is my favorite character, and I found this super bright and colorful Stitch figurine or statue, whatever you want to call it, in Hollywood Studios, and he had to come home with me. More books. My adventure book that I DIY'd. I actually have an entire video dedicated to this DIY, and I will link my entire Disney playlist in the description below if you want to check it out. A Winnie the Pooh Tsum Tsum. I've recently become obsessed with Tsum Tsums. They're the cutest things in the entire world. Then I have this quote that says, "I hope you feel beautiful today." And more books. Hey, surprise, more books. And then I have all of my Tsum Tsums kind of hidden over here. I don't have that many. I just get them from my Disney subscription services. So I have Winnie the Pooh, I have Eeyore, I have Maui, I have Flynn, I have Mother Gothel, and I have Maximus. I plan on getting a lot more in the future. This shelf is basically just all pictures. Look at this cute guy and this cute gal. I found this picture off of Google and I just printed it out because I thought it would look really cute in this frame. Guilty. And finally, just more books. Pictures, a seashell from, I think I was in Punta Cana, and all of my Sarah Dessen books. Moving on to my Disney specific shelf, here is the Easter egg Mickey that I just got in my Magic at Your Door subscription service, which is a phenomenal subscription service for Disney if you guys are interested in checking any of them out. Then I have this Mickey Mouse barn dance book. I had a student teacher a couple of years ago and she bought this to me at the end of the year as a thank you. I have this Mickey Mouse Coca-Cola bottle that I have had for probably 20 years. I want to say I got this when I was like 9 years old and I have kept it ever since. It is a limited edition bottle and I just loved it. It was at my shelves at my parents' house and now it is in my Disney themed office room. And then I just have a bunch of my Disney books, a bunch of Walt Disney books, How to Be Like Walt, The Vault of Walt, we have Frozen, The Beast book, Who Was Disney, etc. Moving up here, we just have some more pictures. These are not Disney specific books, but I am so in love with these books by Meyer or Mayer, however you want to pronounce it. These are Disney inspired books and it's like a sci-fi twist. So we have Cinder for Cinderella, Scarlet, Crest, Fairest, Winter, and then Stars Above. Such good reads. Highly suggest them. More books. A picture of Buzz and I from Magic Kingdom. Nicholas Sparks is my all-time favorite author, so I have pretty much every single one of his books on here and I'm just itching for the day that he releases his new book. My favorite book by him is, where is it? The Last Song. I love that book so much. The movie was okay, but the book was incredible. And there's a picture of all my girlfriends from one of my friend's wedding. More books. Picture of my two besties, Capri and Amanda. And more books. Moving on to the very last shelf, we have some books. A little gumball machine that I made out of a flower pot and a mason jar holder and a little glass bowl. The candy in there, by the way, is probably 3 years old. I wouldn't suggest anybody eating it. Another picture of Amanda and I. And books. I'm not going to keep saying books. I think you guys know if you see books, it is books. So I'm not going to be that annoying person who's like, books. But hey, guess what? Here's some more books. I didn't get the... I actually got this one from Salem, Massachusetts, which is one of my favorite places in the entire world. Love Salem, Massachusetts. My cute little plants. I'm also itching for the day that John Green is like, hey, I'm releasing a new book because his writing style is just, it's wonderful. That's Adam and I from one of my birthday parties. I want to say it was like my 27th or 28th birthday party. We had a Disney themed birthday. And everybody came dressed up with Mickey ears and different kinds of Disney t-shirts and just everybody went all out for it. It was really fun. Another shelf of just all pictures. I really need to update all of these. And the very final shelf is some more books. Picture of Adam and I from the beach. One of my DIY mugs, it says dishonor on you, your family, and your cow. That is from Mulan. And finally, a popcorn bucket that I got from one of my Disney subscription services. And it is the Cinderella popcorn bucket, excuse me, which is probably the cutest bucket ever. And that is it for this office tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you so much for Best Fiends for sponsoring this video. It really means a lot to me. I hope that you guys are all having an absolutely beautiful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys.